Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Everyone, tune in.
Cheetah versus Femmes. Femmes take that 50. Sorry, I did not have my mic on.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm going to be fired. All right, Cheetahs lose a player going up the middle. Femmes in great position at the snake 50 already. We have, I believe, is that number 777 in there for
777, yes.
for Femmes, if I'm not mistaken. That's Mercedes Dozal, doing a great job already.
Mercedes has been doing a great job in playing the Snake 50. And then we have Andrea Martinez doing a little run through.
That was a risky
Did she
one.
take anyone with her?
No, I think she ran right through a gun coming from the Dorito side. I've been seeing a lot of teams, even off the break, taking the other team's brick.
Oh, yes.
So for Cheetahs, we have the home mini temple. I don't think we have any presence out here on the snake side, which unfortunately frees up Dozell to do kind of whatever she wants over here. Yep. Dozell is engaged with Dorito 2. She probably needs her teammates to move up. So there we go. We got the D50 over there for Femmes. Uh-oh. Very close. Dozell
That was close. That was very close.
I think that was a bounce off the wrist. Go ahead and call yourself out to congratulate the other team. It was a good shot. You know, it was a have to break. Uh-oh, Femmes lose their 50 over the Dorito side. However, they're going to try the outside snake crawl.
I love this route, especially if that sneak is clear.
And it is wide open. It is a long, exhausting crawl. Unfortunately, by the time she gets there, there may not be much left to shoot. The rest of her teammates doing a great job cleaning up the field. Well, that was a quick trade. I think it was the snake inside wall. Blew up Dozell right as her teammate, number 18, was wrapping that corner. So that's going to be Roxana cleaning up the game. Hopefully gets the buzzer touch.
Roxy's like, come on, just someone else go over here.
That's always a confidence check of, do I think there's a chance I got hit? If you see a player hesitating to hit the buzzer and looking around for a teammate, you know that they're a little bit worried about.
Yeah.
It might have been a stray shot. I don't think they're hitting the buzzer, and I don't think the Cheetahs have picked up on that.
There looks like there's something going on at the buzzer. Refs are checking Roxy.
Does she have teammates? Her teammates might have left the field. Oh. Oh, that's a minor. Roxy's going to get a minor. Her teammates better have stayed on the field. That's a no point.
No point. Yep.
Was she really the last one? I thought they still had Dorito players.
There was only
Okay,
Roxy and one other player.
That, and they never hit the okay. Well, good thing for her she didn't hit the buzzer, because that would have been a, well, it'd still be a no point.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that was a lot of work for nothing. I feel really bad for them. And I'm sure it was a hit that she didn't know about, and I'm not saying that to be charitable. You know, if you know you have a hit, you're not going to stick around to get checked at the start box.
It looked like maybe it was a pack hit.
It's always a pack hit.
It's hard. It's hard.
Top of the hopper, bottom of the hopper, those are places that you can get hit and not even know it. Again, if you're watching at home, maybe you tuned in, maybe you're not a hardcore player because these are, you know, a friend or a daughter or something like that. Every flag doesn't mean you're cheating, right? Especially yellows doesn't mean that that player is black-hearted and they're trying to get away with something. You can have what we used to call an inobvious hit. We don't use that terminology anymore. Well, I still am. An inobvious hit on, say, your pack that you didn't know anything about, you couldn't have felt. That results in a minor. A minor means a yellow. Yellow means you pull you and one extra body. Red. they may be starting down a body based on the conversation the ref's having right now. They are starting
They
down
are
one.
starting down one.
So,
Okay.
so perhaps they didn't have an extra live player on the field. Maybe
Was
it was.
that but was that a minor or a major?
It might have been. It might have been a major that they.
Because now they
Yeah.
had 2 bodies on the field.
It is not uncommon for the refs in the confusion to grab the wrong color flag and throw it, and then all they have to do at that point is declare what color they meant to throw. Ooh, that is rough, especially going from a game that you thought you just won to now you've lost
Yep.
it and you got to start down a body. Ugh.
All right. So who do we have here? We have the Heroines on our left and Suricatos on our right.
Heroines immediately into the snake.
Yep, and we lost 1
So
for the Suricatos.
5-on-4 advantage for the Heroines, and they're into the snake. Heroines moving sideways to the D corner. I'm sorry, to the snake corner. I thought I might have seen something spray off her head. The ref checks her. She's clean. Another Suricatos player peeling off. This is not a good start for the Suricatos. Suricatos coming into this game 1-1. They need this game and probably another one to make sure they get into the playoffs. They cannot afford to drop this. Heroines coming into this game 2-0. That is number 7 for the Heroines. That might be, that's Gerkery Bracco. I don't think she's aware that center brick is hot.
But the center brick isn't even looking in that direction.
So the Dorito side tower is hot. Bracco's going to consider jumping that snake and playing the inside. There is a surprise waiting for you on the other side of that brick, ma'am.
Oh, they were filling the snake. Nice move.
We got the long crawl by Rojas.
Yep.
And a drop back by Bracco. Rojas is going to wrap that corner. She should blow up the tower. She does. That should be it. Really good movement by the Heroines.
Yes.
I also like what Bracco was doing. She was looking around for a different angle to take because that tower had locked onto her wrapping the outside of the snake. So if you're up against an opponent that's not letting you come out, well, start looking for other angles, and that's what she was doing. So good stuff. If you're a Heroines coach, you got to like what you just saw out there. Not just because you got the point, but the way your players are playing in the first game, first point of the day, look like you're ready.
Absolutely.
And who, pray tell, are you playing in your next match? Let's. All right, well, next set we're going to see after this is over is Dallas Vibe versus TQ's Ohana. And then we're going to watch New Jersey High Rollers versus St. Louis Archangels. All right, we got Femmes versus Cheetahs. Cheetahs already up a point. Femmes starting with 4 bodies. And immediately lose 1 going to the snake. They had to start 4 bodies due to the penalty from the previous match, if I'm not mistaken. Ref gets blown up going in for a check. Cheetahs starting to swarm down that Doritos side. Now they're moving out into the snake. And what we have for the Femmes is bottled up. Well, they do manage to break out. They get into the D1. That's good. They're going to spread the field a little bit. Cheetahs all the way up to the snake 50.
All right, so we have Cheetahs in the Snake 50, and they are pushing up in the Doritos. We didn't lose anybody's on the Cheetahs.
No.
Correct?
I
Yep.
like you say we. You whatever team is up, you self-identify. Oh, that's my team.
That's my team.
Those are my girls. Oh, wait, penalty? No, I don't know them.
I don't know them. Who's that?
All right, Fem split out to the snake corner. Ref going in for a check. That is such a dangerous bump out to that snake corner. It doesn't look like much when you're watching at home, but it's
But it is dangerous.
it's so hard to get out there.
But it's such a dominant bunker on this field, though,
Yeah.
that you definitely want to make sure that you make it out there.
I believe the cool kids would say you have to risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Did I sound cool there? That didn't
I
work.
don't know. I think that was like maybe 2022. So, Matt, stop showing your age over here. Okay?
That move was all that and a bag of chips.
We're back in the 90s now, guys.
All right, Cheetahs closing the loop. I think that, yeah, Femmes finally realized the coach says, I don't think this is winnable.
Yeah,
Throws the towel.
that was a good towel. I
Yeah.
mean, there was a lot of time wasted off of that clock. So,
And it didn't look like the Cheetahs were taking big risks. So maybe as a coach you say, oh, the Cheetahs are taking big risks to try to win the game. And maybe I can let my players roll with it a little bit longer, but that just wasn't happening.
yeah,
So,
and they were definitely in the driver's seat. So,
yeah, they had all the good controlling bunkers.
good towel.
All right, well, we're going to go back to Suricatos and Heroines. Heroines up by 1 point in this game, although they look great in that point. Suricatos starting lineup. Angel Torres, Monica Ferrero, Gina Lopez, Ivelisse Lopez, Danielle Moyano, Ye Rojas. We have Lady Rojas Castellanos, Bianca Rosa, and Stephanie Battle. And best of luck to them. They're out of Bogota, Colombia. Thank you for coming all this way. That must be difficult to find other female teams to practice against down there.
Absolutely. Actually, so the Suricatos did come out to my home field to practice us, so
Oh,
it was
nice.
good. Yeah.
All right, Suricatos lose a player off the break. Heroines up 5-4. Heroines immediately up to this snake 50. Wow, that was fast. Oh, I think the heroine player in the middle tower is going to get a check.
She's clean.
Heroines swarming into their secondaries. Another Suricatos player peeling off from that middle tower. Heroines are calling kill 1. They're incorrect. They're at kill 2. To be fair, standing here with a monitor in front of me, I often can't get the kill count right. Heroine peeling off that Dorito side, though. Suricatos lose their home mini temple. Things are getting desperate over here. Suricato player going to the outside of that snake, trying to wrap around. That is a dangerous bunker to try to live in, though. Once they know you're there, it is tough. And that's it. Number 9 for Suricatos takes a walk. That would be Rojas. Heroine's going to walk it in.
Run it in.
Yeah, run it in. Maybe they're trying to save clock. So, Heroine's leadership, I don't know if Anthony's technically a captain or coach, but we talk about this all the time, Anthony Vitale and I. Do you want more points or less points? And Anthony's response is he feels that
More points.
more points favor. If you're confident that your team is the better team, you want the more points because statistically you're going to get rid of some randomness that might cost you the match.
Absolutely.
I guess you're thinking the same thing.
Absolutely. And I've actually had this conversation with Anthony as well, and I believe we're on the same page.
Is he indoctrinating us? Is that what's going on? Is this a cult? Don't accept any drinks from him if this is a cult.
Do not drink the Kool-Aid.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. That got dark. This webcast just got real dark.
And we lost some viewership. Definitely a great program over there, though. Remember I said, they're all my friends here. I got to keep it politically correct.
There you go.
All right, so we have Cheetahs on our left, Femmes on our right. Cheetahs up by 2. About just under 9 minutes on the game clock.
She's trying to take that snake one off the break. They are successful. Actually, both teams
Yep.
immediately into the snake. They're both going to be at the 50 real fast.
I would say a pretty similar breakout for both the Cheetahs and the Femmes.
We're going to have a, oh no, she
Oh.
got plinked in the head. Cheetah player, I don't even know where that ball came from.
That was just like some type of wonky ball.
Wow, sometimes you can
was
see
good.
a paintball skim the top of one of these airball bunkers and actually take a turn downwards. It's also possible she got shot by her teammate. Oh, no.
We've seen a bunch of that yesterday.
Yeah. All right, number 777 for Femmes going to take a walk also. That means the snake is cleaned out, although as I say that, Femmes refill it. This refill by the Femmes could be huge because there's really nobody opposing her. She's going to be free to operate inside of there. That's number 18, Roxana Montano. She's going to wrap. They're not aware she's there. She might get a free kill on this mini temple. She misses the shot, though.
Yep.
But it's going to swing guns out to her. It's going to free up some of her teammates.
They picked it up.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Femme player in that middle tower go ahead and moving up to the brick or even crossing the 50 into the other team's brick. So Cheetah's out there in that S1. They've got the middle tower on the snake side, and they've got kind of that home mini temple.
Great communication with Roxy and her back players, her center players.
Roxy is going to do what I've liked to see a lot more players do this week, and she's going to just drop and crawl. You're going to get below the horizon of those snake beams, and you can kind of go wherever you want. I advocate just keep going. Go all the way to their brick.
I would love to see that. She definitely has some packs.
Number 20 for Femmes playing an extremely unused middle can.
Oh, is that Andrea again? That's
it.
Andrea.
Yep, that's Andrea Martinez. Rock's going to pop up, blow up that home can. And she takes that mini temple. Great move. Great game by Roxy. Again, she was the second player into the snake, and
Yep, and she went all the way down.
Yeah, she
into
rocked
their
it.
snake.
so
Roxy rocked it.
that's going to go on T-shirts. I get a little bit of money from the licensing whenever that happens. Yeah, so she did a bunch. She strung a bunch of really good things together, right? She watched her front snake player die. She said, "Okay, now it's my turn. I'm going
Okay,
to fill
yeah,
in
I'm gonna
immediately. Don't give up that position." Then she did a good job gun battling from it. Didn't take any sloppy deaths, which you might be able to argue both the first snake players kind of had sloppy deaths, and she didn't fall into that trap. The next great thing she did was drop, and once she recognized she was running out of easy shots, she dropped, went around the corner of that snake 50, and didn't go to the S2, the other team's S2, which is tempting, but it's a trap.
It's tempting, but that Dorito was looking over to the other team's sneak too. So, good move by Roxy going into their sneak one.
It went all the way to snake 1, then blew it all up, finished it out. Did they allow her the honor of hitting the button? I don't know if I caught that.
They did.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, great game, Roxy. Roxy rocked it on T-shirts coming to a
Roxy
vendor.
rocked it.
Coming to a vendor near you. All right, Heroines up 2-0 on Suricatos. Suricatos got to find a counter. First thing you do is you got to keep your snake players alive. Suricatos have had difficulty getting in there. Give some credit to the Heroines for that.
Yeah, they've been keeping the Suricatos out of the snake.
Yeah, I think we might have a snake runner for Suricatos. Nope, she went into the snake mini wall, pulled up a little bit short, but she's alive, so that's good. I think we have 5 alive, both teams. Heroines up to that middle brick. First Suricato player getting peeled off there over there on that Dorito side tower. Suricato's starting to spread out to the snake side. Frankly, they're getting there faster than the Heroines. This is an advantage they should push. Now the Heroines counter. Is she having gun problems over in the snake line?
It looks like she's doing some surgery over there.
We might have a hopper problem for Suricato. Yeah,
Yep.
You see the hopper top come off.
So now we do have Heroines into the sneak as well.
Heroines in the snake 2. They've also got that middle brick. They've got the snake corner, that all-important snake corner bunker. Crawl up to the S50. I believe Heroines are still 5 alive, 5 on 4. Although effectively 5 on 3 if that hopper doesn't get up and running again. Number 7, that's Gerkery Bracco in the S50 for the Heroines. Oh no, she has to be careful. She got her head up just a little bit too much. She almost got clipped by that middle brick. Don't come out into the stream. She thinks better of it and goes back to the outside of the snake. She might be able to catch the crawler for the Suricatos.
Did we get
Hopper up?
Hopper up?
I think so.
Oh.
Oh, she's got to blow her up. Great move by the Suricatos player. Unfortunately, she loses a brick player at the same time.
Oh, and we lost a Dorito can.
Is that the last Suricatos player in the snake?
Yes.
Oh, man, if you're that Suricatos player. So there's a question whether or not that was an intentional towel. I think I didn't hear towel. I think I heard phase. We have, unfortunately, on this field this weekend, had a few problems with inadvertent buzzers. Nobody toweling, nobody hitting the buzzer, just the system generating a ghost signal. So, good news, bad news, Allie.
You know what? I was on the field yesterday.
Did that happen to you guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the good news is the refs are fairly practiced at this situation at this point in the weekend.
They know exactly what to do.
What they're going to do is they're going to tell every single player, freeze in place, do not stand. They should also, in my opinion, tell them don't reload, don't do any gun maintenance at the same time. I don't think there's any rules for this. I'm not sure what the rule book says about this, but the refs are doing probably the right thing, just telling everybody to play freeze. It's a little game of red light, green light.
Okay.
All right, so they're going to restart them. Heroines are actually just passing the 50 on the Dorito side as that buzzer happened. Unfortunately, this Suricatos player is going to be in for oh, yeah. You know what, though? You know what the Suricatos player did the second they said game on? She tried to jump the snake beam, and that meant she at least used that little timeout to do some thinking.
Yes, I liked it.
I love that because you get a minute timeout in the middle of the game. You better be using that to be thinking of what to do when they say time in. I know it. I know it feels weird praising a player that just got blown up on a team that just lost a point, but I really appreciate that she did some thinking and immediately as soon as they said game in, tried to go for it.
Oh yeah. And I was wondering what her first move was going to be because when they did the 10 seconds, her gun wasn't up. And
yeah,
it's because she was hopping that beam.
All right, we're going to have Femmes versus Cheetahs retaking the field. Femmes are going to be on your left, Cheetahs on your right. Cheetahs up by 1 point. How are we doing on time? Plenty of time. It looks like we got about 8 minutes left on the clock.
Oh, this match can go either way. I mean, Femmes, especially with them putting a point up on the board. And score's only 2-1, Cheetahs.
Yep, and Cheetahs went 2-0 yesterday. Femmes went 1-1. Femmes definitely need the game more.
Yes.
10 seconds.
Do you want to start singing some Hungry Like a Wolf by Duran Duran? See where the ratings go?
Oh, man.
All right, Femmes on your left. Femmes going to the snake on the run out. Looks like they got away with it. Well, ref's checking. It's going to make a liar of me. Ref calls her clean.
Clean. All right, so we have Femmes in the snake right now. Cheetahs, they're making their way into the snake as well.
I see a drone lurking over the horizon. Might have a good drone shot soon. Brought to you by ComSports. All right, Femmes filling out to this snake corner after losing one of their players. Femmes incorrectly calling snake 50, that what they should be calling snake 2.
Oh,
Might have
nice
cost her
move
her
by
life.
the Cheetahs player, wrapping that snake 2 and then getting that middle 50 snake player out.
Cheetah player looking to wrap, see if she can do some damage. Nobody's picked up on her. Oh, there's an outside crawler for Femmes. But she is caught in an awful position. She wins that gun battle with the Cheetah. That is enormous. Wow.
Wow, nice move. The
Great individual effort by the Femme player out here on the outside of the snake.
Roxy rocks again.
Get your head low. Get your head low, Roxy. Another kill. She's basically smallpox on the field right now. And her reign of terror comes to an end in a hail of paint.
That was great effort. I loved it.
I think she traded with that last player, too. So that might be 4 kills. Holy crap, Roxy. Wow.
Wow, that was good.
And a towel out. Time to start making some contract demands?
Roxy rocks.
So, and I mean, you could take this as negative. I tend to say things that can be taken as a negative or positive. I'm seeing Femmes win a lot of their games on the back of individual players going superhero mode. I saw that yesterday. We've seen it again today.
Yep.
I mean,
So yesterday it was more so like the center that they were going superhero mode, and then today I love what I'm seeing in the snake. So much action. It's right in front of us.
Yeah.
It's right in front of us.
By the way, your long-term paintball career, if you're listening to us, become a snake player because you get way more attention from the media.
Yes.
It's not fair to the Dorito side. Jen Folk was complaining about that to me yesterday. She's like, I don't even exist. I'm on the Dorito side and nobody cares.
Nobody cares. They're so far away.
She's like, I could shoot 6 players in a 5-man game and nobody cares.
All right, so we have Suricatos on our left, Heroines on our right. Scores 3-0.
Suricatos' Dorito corner player just got blown up immediately. She jogged it out as if the coach was yelling at her to jog it out, but it was hopeless real fast. Suricatos moving up the middle of that brick. Suricatos cannot afford to lose this point. They're going to go down 4-0 and be in a world of danger to get mercied. Uh-oh. Suricatos player in the middle getting a check. And there's a flag. That is not what they needed.
Flag.
They're going to lose their snake corner. Their mini temple. That's just going to leave that middle brick and the home can for them.
I don't know if the can relay that over to the brick player because they are both looking on the sneak side right now.
I'm going to move to the next phase. Do you think Suricatos coach should towel? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. As I said, they lost their last 2 players. Heroines, I think, a little bit too fast hitting the buzzer. Unless they're worried about point differential and trying to run up a score, I would have just let the clock milk. You had plenty of time left on the clock.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time.
They're going to be up 4-0.
I mean, maybe they would just want to get out of here because of the heat.
The heat's coming.
The heat is coming.
You're right. They're doing us a favor. Get this over quicker. Why am I complaining? All right, we're going to jump back to the Cheetahs and Femmes game. What we were talking about earlier. It's possible that the coach is setting up plays that are making individual players look like heroes. I want to give the coach possible credit. But my gut tells me that it's just individual Femme players seeing an opening and just...
And they're seizing the opportunity.
Yep.
Let's just say that. Yep.
You can sound like a high school guidance counselor. Like, step into my office. Let's have a talk about your future. I see a real opportunity for C's.
C's.
You have a lot of potential. All right, Cheetahs, Femmes. Cheetahs on the left. Cheetahs in the driver's seat on this one. Cheetahs flying up the middle of that brick.
Yep, so they sent 2 up the middle.
Femmes get in the snake quick, and they're going to be up to 50 even quicker. Well, that's not true. They're going to be up to the snake 50 quick, very soon after taking the snake. I can see Comp Sports is launching Drone Force 1 in the background, so you'll get an aerial shot pretty soon. That's Carla Alvarez there for Femmes in that Snake 50. She's doing it right. She's being patient. She's not engaging in dumb gunfights. She's not trying to force the matter and get herself blown off for no reason.
Yep, playing some smart paintball right now.
There you go.
And we don't have anyone in the Snake for the Cheetahs, correct?
Nope. Cheetahs currently don't have anybody in the Snake. I'm sorry. They have the Snake mini. Well, the mini wall just outside of the
Okay.
Snake.
But we have the center tower just waiting for that wrap in that 50 Snake.
Yep. Carla's going to go over the top. That's risky. It works, though. Blows up that mini temple. Femmes need this. If they can win this one, they're going to get back into the match. 2-3. Oh, no. Outside crawl doesn't work this time.
Oh,
That might have been Roxy that just took the walk on the outside. It's all on Carla now. I wouldn't mind seeing her drop back about 5 feet, look cross, see if she can pick up anything Doritos side. Yeah, she's going to jump. Lock onto that brick. That brick's waiting for you, Carla.
nice move back.
Yeah. It's going to be a real close engagement here in a second. That from the Femme standpoint, that's a perfect trade. You just
Yes,
cleared out that
absolutely.
brick. You had extra
And then
bodies.
she needed that. She needed that.
Yeah. That gives Carla even more breathing room to do what she wants. Oh, and did the Cheetahs towel out on that?
No, the Femmes.
No.
Yeah.
Femmes were in the driver's seat on that
4-1,
one.
yep. Well, was it just Carla that was left in the Snake 50?
I think it might have been 1-on-2. If you're right, it would have been 1-on-2, which, boy. I
I'm seeing 3 players
don't
walk
know. Okay.
off.
All right,
so
1-on-3.
1-on-3.
You're so good at this.
I'm just counting.
Let me keep my job just a little longer, please.
All right, so Suricatos right now, they have to put a point up on the board. Otherwise, this match is over.
So what do you do if you're the Suricatos?
You know what? The Suricatos, unfortunately, they were getting shot off the break going into the Snake, but like I feel like the Snake is their bread and butter. Yeah, gotta keep the Heroines out of the Snake as well.
Maybe cross the middle on the run out, go up to their brick. That seems to be an option for
that
a
would be
crazy
great.
play. Heroines make it to the corners, it looks like. 5 alive.
And Suricatos, the one's walking off the field already.
5-on-4.
Yep.
Suricatos not with a crazy breakout. Relatively conservative. They played smart. Still 5-4 advantage for the Heroines. They've got to be in clock killing mode. We're at about 7 minutes right now. A lot of time to kill, but Suricatos lose this one. They're mercied out of this match. Heroines take that brick up the middle, and they're using it to shoot Dorito side. Here is an inside Dorito player for Suricatos, probably looking to make a bump out to the D2. That door just got shut. We got the Heroine Snake player. She's going to make the move to the S2. You know what she just did? The Heroines player, the first thing she did is she looked down the outside Snake. Because if anything was going to blow this open,
Oh,
it
yes.
would have been that.
It would have been the outside Snake.
Yep.
Which is smart.
Yep. That's number 7. That's Bracco again for the Heroines. If I'm the Heroines coach, I'm telling Bracco, your main job isn't to win the Snake, it's to not let them win the Snake. So
Not let them win the Snake.
Yeah.
Correct.
Get in there, play defensive. Uh-oh. Ref moving with a lot of hurry over to the Snake corner for Suricatos.
Yeah, when they're
Nope.
hurrying over there.
Bad things are
Yeah.
happening for you. How often have you seen players see a ref coming and they immediately
They
get up
take
and
off themselves?
yes, they're like,
Yes.
well, time for me to run down the snake.
Let me go.
Heroines go ahead and take the snake 50. Her main concern is that brick looking at her. This is her chance. The brick's not looking at her. Great timing.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Suricatos refill the brick. Oh, doesn't work. Bracco's going to get a check by the refs to call her clean.
And we have Danny Rojas. Just walk it down the outside of that snake.
You know what? They don't even need to win this. They can just let it milk the clock. Of course, there's so much time. And they are not listening to me because she's going right down the snake. Actually, you know what? She's got one pod left, so it's probably a good idea. Bracco's locking down the Dorito. I think she got her, though.
Yep,
And that's going to be it.
that is it.
Heroines are going to convincingly win that match. Wow, 5-0. And how did we do yesterday for the Suricatos? Suricatos went 1-1 yesterday, so they're going to drop to 1-2.
1-1. Okay, so yep, they're
Yep.
1-2. Okay.
Yep, Suricatos going to drop to 1-2. Heroines are going to go up 3-0, which means while they certainly want to win their last match, it's very possible they can not win it.
You know,
Well,
well, they are playing the high rollers.
oh, are they? No chance of them winning. They just have to accept that now, right, Allie? They just move on to. What I was going to say is that with a 5-0 win on this, the point differential really gives them a lot of ammo
Yes, it does.
for
It
any
definitely
tiebreakers
does.
getting into the playoffs. All right, well, here's another game with the Cheetahs up 4-1. Femmes back against the wall.
Yep, so Femmes, they just need to put one up on the board right now.
Again, Femmes, like we said, they have a lot of superhero individual player potential. They need that to happen right now.
Did we see Tammy on the field today? Is
I
that
haven't
her?
seen anybody running through the middle shooting three people, so I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I'd like to see Tammy on the field for this. I'm pretty sure she is.
There we go. Looks like we got 5 alive so far for both teams. As I say that,
Oh.
I am wrong. One of the Femmes walking off. Femmes refill out to the snake corner. Do it live. Cheetah taking a walk, so we're back to 4-4. Neither team in the snake right now. As I say that, Femmes decide to make a liar of me. They're immediately into the snake. Ooh, she's going to choose the run up, gun up. Femmes close. All right, Femmes have definitely a sense of urgency on this, although with 60 seconds, they really can't win the match.
All right, do we have anyone left on the field for the Femmes?
Well, Femmes at number 42 for the Femmes going to hit the
okay,
buzzer.
okay, good.
She was part of that. There was a real scrum going on there at the back end of the field. There was players walking off, players still shooting. It was a little bit hard to track.
There was definitely a lot of chaos on that
Yeah.
backfield.
Which, you know, Femmes needed some chaos to pull that one off, I suppose.
So we have 44 seconds left.
2 points, 44 seconds. Not unheard of, but
Not unheard of.
pretty difficult.
Yes.
You have any money on you? You want to?
I give it all to the casinos.
One of our
And the trade show. Everyone, please.
one of our production crew is doing his best. Steve is doing his best to lose all of his money at the Tropicana. I think tonight's his night to do it.
Tonight is the night.
Yeah. Everybody can meet us up. I think all the teams will be broke by the end of tonight. Saturday night at the casinos cannot go well for us.
Well, I mean, also on Saturday, that's when you figure out if you're moving on to Sunday paintball.
That's true. That's true.
So
And if you're not, it's a mix of freedom with like desperation or exasperation.
freedom of
Yeah.
exasperation.
You're like, I got nothing to lose anymore. It's the casinos feed off that. Did you get on the boardwalk yet?
I did not. I did not.
No.
Just been busy all week.
Yeah, you got to focus on the
Yep.
the playing. Okay. Well, just to give you an inside peek how little we care about our craft over here in webcasting, we certainly hit the boardwalk last night. We could have been doing a production meeting or some kind of planning or sharpening our skills, but
Oh
no,
man,
nope. Avoiding
I don't
seagulls.
know if Matt, you want your job. Shouldn't be saying that out loud.
I'm so replaceable. This sport has about 3 months before I'm replaced with AI, so I'm kind of free to say whatever I want.
Let it all out
Yeah,
now while we can. All right, so we're in X ball right now.
Yep.
44 seconds left on the clock. Cheetahs, they're up by 2. Scores 4-2.
Now is absolutely when you roll Tammy Addison out there to do
Yeah,
some kind of
heck
crazy run
yes.
through. All right, Femmes on your right, Cheetahs on your left. Cheetahs just need to hold on for 44 seconds.
Doubling up the center for the Femmes.
They get the first kill, though. Cheetah
They
taking
do
a
get the
walk from the
first
snake
kill.
side.
All right.
They're just
They
they're,
are launching.
Yeah, they're
they
just
are all superheroes.
Femme bodies flying everywhere. Here we go, launch through the middle. No, not a full launch. She pulls up at that brick. We're at 20 seconds. Launch to the middle. Oh, that hurts.
Oh.
Good
Ooh,
Lord.
And she added a couple extra.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of extra. So the Femmes are going to get to the end of the snake.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
All they needed was like probably 4 more seconds. 4 more seconds. Isn't that always the?
That's your lament at the end of every single
Yes.
game? Well, so I'm not. The crawl down the outside of the snake was very successful in terms of getting kills, but it takes so long to crawl this
It
snake.
does. It
With
does.
44 seconds, that's tough. In any case, great effort by the Femmes. They didn't just like lay down and die at that. I mean, they realistically weren't going to win, but with 2 points in 44 seconds. But they absolutely attacked. At least walking off the field, they got to feel good about that last point.
Yes, absolutely. You have to die by a sword.
All right. Well, Allie's about to go play a game herself. Would you like
I
to tell
am.
us how you guys are attacking the field live on air?
Oh, you know.
That's a no.
Oh, you know.
All right. Well, hey,
That's
good
a
luck in
secret.
your next game. It was great
Thank
to have
you.
you here. Go get them. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come back. And we're going to watch some high rollers.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.